Funky, funky, funky.
Tech radio check.
Yo, what's good? It's your brother Breezy Brainstorm, and we are here with episode 175 of the Hip Hop Riff of the Week. This week, we getting deeper. Right, it's 175. We only got 25 riffs left till we hit 200 riffs, 200 hip hop riffs to be exact. So we definitely going deeper. This is Freddie Gibbs and Madlib, Deeper. That's in the key of G sharp minor, and the first note is G sharp. And I'm going to play it for y'all, and I'm going to break down this riff into two parts. Part one is going to be the verse, and part two is going to be the chorus. We're going to be working within frets 4 and 6. There's a 3 fret range, but since this riff can get complicated, we are definitely going to play this riff slow through and through. And that's another reason why I'm separating it, because the chorus is a bit different, but it's worth practicing separately. It's deceptively simple. So, like I said, this riff is in the key of G sharp minor, and we'll see as I go through this riff. I might just describe this in intervals, because B major, which is G sharp minor, has 5 sharps, and I don't want to just be saying sharp, 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 sharp. So we might just rock with intervals on this one. However, the first note is G sharp on the 6th fret of the D string, but I will be hammering on to that from F sharp every time, and it's actually pretty important that you do that, and you'll see as I flow through the riff. So here we go. That is the verse. So let's break it down. Like I said, 6th fret D string, G sharp, hammering on from the F sharp, same string, 4th fret. From there we go back to the F sharp, which is root, flat 7. Then we go to the 5th, which is D sharp. We're going to stick with intervals. I already see where this is going. We're stick to intervals. So root, flat 7th, 5th, then flat 5th. Now let me break that down as far as frets go. So we got the hammer on to the 6th fret, 4th, back to 6th, then the 5th fret, 5th fret, which happens to be the flat 5th. Now from here, we go root, 2nd, 4th. And as you can see, the riff wants to go, but instead of doing that, it goes, and it just uses another walk into that note. Follow? So far we got, that's 1st, 2nd, 4th. Now from the 4th, we hit an octave of that 4th, which is on the 6th fret of the G string, and hop back down to the original octave. Now from here, you go up a 5th, which is the G sharp, back a whole step to F sharp, and then to the D sharp on the 6th fret. Then from here, you do the hammer on the G sharp again. So let's go through that one more time. That part right there, you're going to want to practice it a lot. And remember that that is the verse turnaround, essentially, because it's going to be different on the chorus, very different, deceptively different. and get that through your fingers. Make sure you got that locked in so you don't confuse the two and end up stopping and doing all this extra thinking and stuff. This is something that you absolutely want to take slow. That's essentially the chorus. We can move on to the verse, but make sure you practice that. Make sure you practice that. Do not practice the chorus and the verse together all in one go and thinking that you got it, because I promise you, you're going to frustrate yourself. Make sure you get one part down, then we'll focus on the chorus. And then once you get a bit of both, then you're going to focus on the pieces of the chorus and the verse that are different. Just lock that in on the second bar. So without further ado, you check out the links. Check out the links in the description of wherever you are. Get the goodies. Subscribe. If y'all want to request some riffs, also link in the description. Now we're going to move on to the chorus. For the chorus, still the same beginning. The difference is that last phrasing is gonna be a shorter note because we're gonna do right. So let me go into that turnaround from the original half of the chorus. Oop, nope. So that is a bit complicated on the fingers. I know we're only working on between these 3 frets. So we got, you start from the 4th. From the 4th, you're going to jump to the 5th fret G string with your middle finger. Then use your ring finger to get to C sharp. Now with your ring finger on C sharp, you're going to hop back up to the octave, then go up a 5th to G, and back to the C sharp, and then do the turnaround that you use to get to the C sharp. But instead of landing on the C sharp, you're going to go back down to the 7th and then hammer on. Deceptively simple because you're skipping a string. That's something worth practicing alone. Here's another thing that you're going to have to remember is when you skip this A string, make sure it stays muted. That's one thing that you're going to have to remember to do. So let's run it through one more time, because that's the first go through of the chorus. The second time it goes through is different. So let's go through it one more time. That's the second part. One more time. It's just, once you get the basics out the way. Let me explain that. It's just a simpler version of the first half of the chorus. We're on the C sharp of the 4th fret, A string. Now we go to an octave. That's octave, then back down to C sharp, then the G sharp, then back to the C sharp. Mute. Then That's the second half of the chorus. There we go. So the chorus in total is this. That's the chorus. Then it goes right back into. That's the riff. Deep. It's deep. It's deep. And the crazy thing is that it's chopped up. So that's a whole nother conversation. Shout out to Madlib just off GP alone. So it's your brother Breezy Brainstorm. I said this is a deceptively simple riff. It's not simple. Not simple. And it's even harder to explain because there's a whole bunch of sharps and stuff. So I hope you guys got the fact that, real quick, G sharp, F sharp, D sharp, C sharp, A sharp, G sharp. Those are the notes. And then C and C sharp. Those are the notes used between the 4th and the 6th fret. Yeah, that's it. Keep it short and sweet. Even though this one couldn't necessarily be as short as I would like it to be because it's deep. Brother Breezy Brainstorm, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the flip. Make sure y'all stay tuned, subscribe, show love, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Peace. Talking now.